Here's Orson Welles' production of The Pickwick Papers on Mercury Theater on the Air from November 20th, 1938.
The Columbia Broadcasting System and its associated stations present Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air. Tonight, for the 20th broadcast in this series of great narratives dramatized, produced, and directed by Orson Welles, we turn again to one of the classics of the last century, The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air in The Pickwick Papers, starring Orson Welles as Alfred Jingle and Sergeant Buzzfuzz.
May the 12th, 1827, in special session of the Corresponding Society of the Pickwick Club, Samuel Pickwick, chairman, presiding, unanimously resolved that the first expedition of the society be devoted to the study of the habits and customs of the landed gentry of southern England, in pursuance of which places are to be reserved on the Commodore coach bound from Golden Cross to Rochester, whence the party will proceed by carriage to the manor of Dingley Dell in the county of Suffolk, England. Signed,
Samuel Pickwick, permanent chairman.
Nathaniel Winkle, permanent vice chairman. Tracy Tupman, permanent honorary treasurer.
Augustus Snodgrass, permanent secretary.
Commodore Express coach starting now for Stroud, Chatham, Brompton, Eatonville, and Rochester.
Bright and still was the day, balmy the air, and beautiful the appearance of every object as our illustrious chairman rose from his bed in Goswell Street and proceeded to put himself into his clothes and his clothes into his portmanteau. As he sat down to breakfast, a casual observer might possibly have remarked nothing extraordinary in the bald head and circular spectacles, which were intently turned towards the grilled kidney that lay on the plate before him. To those who knew that the gigantic brain of Pickwick was working beneath that forehead, and that the beaming eyes of Pickwick were twinkling behind those glasses, the sight was indeed an interesting one. And how much more interesting did the spectacle become when, starting into full life and animation, he rose from the table, seized his portmanteau, inserted a telescope in his greatcoat pocket and a notebook in his waistcoat, and bade a hearty farewell to Mrs. Bardell, his landlady, and started for the street. 6 minutes later, he reached the Golden Cross.
Commodore Express coach starting now for Stroud, Chatham, Brompton, Eatonville, Rochester.
Oh, bless me, that's our coach.
This way, Mr. Pickwick, this way.
Hurry there, hurry, Mr. Pickwick.
Oh, Mr. Pickwick, Mr.
Hey
Pickwick.
there, my portmanteau, my portmanteau.
Already seated in the coach was a tall, thin young man in a shiny green coat. It was buttoned closely up to his chin, and an old stock without a vestige of shirt ornamented his throat. His face was thin and haggard.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, entirely welcome. Charming company, pleasant journey, lots of room, brown paper parcel here, that's all. Other luggage gone by water, packing cases nailed up, big as houses. Heavy, blasted heavy.
A moment later, we came out under the low archway which formed the entrance to Holborn Bridge.
Yes, sir. That's right. Take care of your heads. Terrible place, this. Dangerous work. Other day, 5 children. Mother, tall lady, eating sandwiches. Forgot the arch. Crash. Knock. Children look around. Mother's head off. Sandwich in her hand. No mouth to put it in. Head of a family off. Shocking. Makes you think, eh, sir? Glad to meet you. Name is Jingle. Alfred Jingle. Yours, sir?
Samuel Pickwick, sir.
Philosopher, sir?
An observer of human nature, sir.
So am I. Most people are when they've little to do and less to get. Poet, sir?
My friend, Mr. Augustus Snodgrass here, has a strong poetic turn.
So have I. Epic poem. 10,000 lines. Revolution of July. Composed on the spot. Mars by day, Apollo by night. Bang the field piece, twang the lyre.
You were present at that glorious scene, sir.
Present? Snodgrass? Think I was. Fired a musket, fired with an idea, rushed into wine shop, wrote it down, back again, whiz, bang, another idea, wine shop again, pen and ink, back again, cut and slash. Noble time, sir. Sportsman, Mr. Pickwick?
My friend, Mr. Nathaniel Winkle here, is a famous sportsman.
Fine pursuit, sir, fine pursuit. Dog, sir?
Not just now.
You should keep dogs, Winkle. Fine animals, sagacious creatures. Dog of me own once. Pointer, surprising instinct. Out shooting one day. Entering enclosure. Whistle. Dog stopped. Whistled again. Ponto. No go. Stock still. Called him again. Ponto.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?